How's it going, guys? Today I wanted to film a quick video on the plants that I keep on my windowsill. These are my favorite plants that I have in my collection basically, and so I wanted to show you why I love them so much and what I got going on here. Let's start off strong. Here we have the neediest plant that I have. One of my favorites, but not the absolute favorite, but definitely top 3, my Begonia maculata. It grows so fast and it's such a thirsty plant. And right now it doesn't have any flowers other than that guy right here, only because I pruned it all. I pruned it 4 times. I deflowered it completely and the flowers don't stop. If I hadn't have done that, it would have been half pink. Like literally half the foliage would be beautiful pink flowers. It grows so fast that it drinks so fast. I think I have to water it like every 3 or 4 days. Otherwise it starts crisping up. Out of like the types of begonias, this is a caning type, which means that it grows upward like in a really tall stalk rather than a rhizome begonia, I think they're called, where they crawl sideways. It's really beautiful in person. Let's see if I can show you guys. The polka dots are like metallic. And it's just a really cool plant. And the reason I wanted to show you guys that one first is so that I can show you the propagation. I got this little propagation vial this weekend actually. Before this propagation was sitting like in a little glass jar. But yeah, this is really cool. Look, I just propped this maybe like a week ago and already you have these roots coming out. Here you can see an example of the flowers. It's really cool. It doesn't matter if it's in a mature plant or if it's in a water prop or in a soil prop. The flowers keep going, man. I don't know what it is about this plant. I think it might be just really happy in this environment with this humidity and light because it just doesn't stop flowering. Green background, metallic polka dots, and in the back is a very faint pink shimmer that you can only tell when you hit it from a certain angle. Like, it's actually incredible. Begonias are so beautiful. They'd be the perfect plant if they didn't drink water so fast. Like, it drinks water so fast that like when I repotted it last, I had to switch to almost no chunkiness. Like, the soil has to be like straight soil for it to retain more water. I think the next pot that I do, I'm gonna do a plastic one so that it doesn't dry out as fast as this terracotta. But yeah, the third one that I have on this windowsill is this wonderful, beautiful little begonia in soil. I had propped this about a month ago, did it in water, and then once it was ready, I did it into straight soil. I think this is like just a standard Mother Earth soil from Walmart that comes with pumice and perlite, but I didn't add any bark that I usually add for like the orchid mix so that it retains the water a little better. But yeah, this little pot is so beautiful. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like a really beautiful lavender, and it's got these little dashes and dots. It is gorgeous, man. The purple with the green and the pink is such a nice palette. It almost makes me wish I had this exact pot in like a bigger one because it's just, what a nice little pot. And you know, beauty is fleeting. One day this is going to be big. For right now, it's like the perfect size for this little pot. And I try and enjoy it as much as I can because it's just so pretty. Yeah, it flowered almost immediately after I put it into the soil. Super cool. And then the least exciting part is this little espresso cup that I have propped some microcarpa, some ficus ginseng microcarpa clippings from my little bonsai, and they are taking. I don't know if you guys can tell. Maybe you can't tell, but the little root on this have little white dots, so it is beginning. This windowsill, by the way, is always covered in begonia flowers, which is what part of the reason why I deflowered them so often is because they just drop so many pretty little flowers all the time, but then also it's like stealing the energy from the plant that it could be otherwise used in growing more leaves. Let's see, this is my Ficus elastica shivereana, aka the moonshine, aka the marble rubber. My wife got me this. She got it for me as a surprise. It's got probably the craziest variegation out of all of my plants combined. It's growing the main stem, which I'll show you in a second, but this secondary stem has insane, absolutely insane leaves. Look at that. It's like an Oreo McFlurry, dude. This one's crazy, this one's crazy. Look at that, beautiful. Up top, you have my favorite type of variegation, which is this guy here. I like this, the light green with the splotches of forest green. Lately, the sun has been very strong, so I have been getting some scorch marks from the sun. But what can you do? Because of that high sun, it has reduced the variegation quite a bit. And as you can tell, this newest leaf doesn't have any of the crazy variegation. It's just like lightly speckled. So that's okay, you know. These new leaves have been getting hit with really intense sun, but that's okay. I still have some really decent patterns down there. This guy also drinks really fast just because he has taken to this environment since I got him maybe a month ago. It's taken to it quite well. And so it has been drinking every 5 days, maybe even less. It's a fast drinker with the growth and the terracotta. And then I don't know if you guys can tell here, but it's like in direct competition neck to neck to my absolute favorite plant that I own out of like all my 32 plants. This is the Ficus elastica cloe. I used to think it was called a Sophia, but after some research, I have landed on, I'm pretty sure it is a cloe. And what makes it a cloe, it's a Ficus elastica, but what makes it a cloe is that, I don't know if you can tell here, but these leaves are pretty narrow and sharp, like all rubber trees that have the little spikes. And these also have the spikes, but the leaves are very rounded. They almost look like coffee beans. Is that why I like it so much? Probably. I really like how simple the deep forest green is. It's not exactly a burgundy, but it's just a really beautiful deep green with light green under it. I really, really like how cute and round each leaf is with the little tip on top. I think that this plant is just so freaking gorgeous. It started off pretty small and it's been competing directly with this guy lately. For some reason, I think it's because it senses the love that I have for it, the deep love that I have for it. But for some reason, it has decided to bless me with three extra little branches at the very bottom. Tiny one right here, tiny one here, big one here. See the new leaf getting scorched. These baby fresh green leaves are not taking to the harsh sun in the last month. These plants get babied here on this windowsill, so like the new growth is like pristine, like untouched, no mechanical damage. They get the most sun and the most humidity here. Nobody bothers them. Just a gorgeous plant. This is my all-time favorite plant. Look at this gigantic leaf. Look at that. It's as big as my hand. This is probably the biggest one here. Look at that. The sheaths, you can't see them right now, but the sheaths are like a very light pink. Color-wise, I mean, it doesn't get better than this for me. The sheath is just like a very soft pink rose. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's my baby. And I liked it so much that here this week, actually a couple days ago, maybe like 4 days ago, it's Wednesday now. So I got this on Saturday. A second one, same place, same target. Only these new leaves have no mechanical damage. So eventually when it's huge, it'll be pristine top to bottom. I repotted this, I think the second day that I got it because I needed to have, oh my God, a hawk just flew by. Actually, a vulture just flew by because there's a dead rabbit near the road here. I actually saw it yesterday, but this vulture has been circling and getting like, trying to like gain the courage to come snatch it. But it's just too many people going in and out by that rabbit. But yeah, he's been swooping down like really close to people. But this guy is pretty small in comparison to this guy. I decided to repot as soon as I got home because I wanted to take off as soon as possible. I just wanted to get it over with. I also really like repotting plants and I got impatient, but it's gonna take a while for it to stabilize and resume leaf growth because I scrubbed the living hell out of the roots. When I got rid of the spongy peaty nursery soil that it comes with, I got rid of every speck of it. So those roots were about as bothered as possible. So that's gonna be recovering for at least a month and a half. And so this guy is going to be stunted for a very long time. I have no faith in this leaf solidifying into anything impressive. And then that little bud is like literally an inch big. We're not going to see this guy grow for a very long time. But yeah, these are my windowsill plants. I tell them that I love them every day, probably. I can't get enough of them. These are the creme de la creme out of my, that's not true. I have really impressive plants over there on that side in my living room that I really love. But yeah, I wanted to share that. Do a little checkpoint. I'm sure maybe in the winter or in next growing season I can do an update video and we can see how much they've grown. But these are my windowsill babies. Thanks for watching.